Hello, hello. Welcome to this day 3 of UNSTUCK. I want to start with a big, big thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making it here, for choosing to be here, receiving day 3 of UNSTUCK. This means a lot to me. Just being here with you is pure nourishment for me. So thank you. Thank you. Whether you're listening to this live or receiving the recording, it has this same energy. It's not less because you're watching the recording. It is potent. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful because so far we've changed, transformed the collective. And I cannot do that by myself. You are an important piece, a unique piece of the puzzle. And let's see this as uh, a magic carpet or as a carpet. I'm just adding the magic because, it's me. So let's say this is like a carpet and we are embedded, we are connected. And whenever we change our frequency, we elevate our frequency because the molecules are moving at a different speed. Then this carpet goes up and can literally fly and create different things. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you for you. Today, we're going to dive into one of the topics that excites me the most. And because I do believe that those things that light our heart, that literally lead our eyes and heart and soul, those are the topics that we came here to explore and then to share with the world. So I was about to say, I was about to talk with this human design point of view. I mean, I'm a projector. I'm a 1-3 projector. No wonder why I'm here, right? So I was about to share like me. I came here to just dive into all these topics that excite me and then share my insight. How can we do it easily, consistently, effortlessly? And those are the words for this specific session. Easily, consistently, and effortlessly. So today it's about the subconscious mind. This is, I know I said it, but one of the topics that I love, and because this changed the game for me. This literally gave me the book of how to hack the system. So I'm going to talk about this because it's going to change a lot of things for you. We are spiritual beings, divine beings, whatever word feels more aligned for you. We are spiritual beings living this human experience, experiencing this human body. So we are beings that chose a body. So we are not our body, right? We are beings that experience this reality through a body. And let's say this human experience, it's like a vacation. And it's really, really not as long as we think. If we consider infinity, this is like a short vacation. So we are here, and our body is like a rented car. So whenever we go on vacation, we rent a car and explore, get to explore this city, this new place, because we have a car that gets us there. And that Yeah, gets us there. Yeah. We have a car that get us there. Or yeah, whatever. You're following me. And this car is not our car. It's a rented car. We get to experience this new place because of this. The same applies to our body. We get to experience this amazing human experience because of our body. And we are not going to take our body. This is like a rented car. And we're here and we get to experience. And because our body, we literally receive the human richness, let's say, because our bodies are the ones that eat, feel, smell, receive a hug, experience sex. Because of our bodies, we get to receive all that. So we are divine beings experiencing this human world, this physical 3D world. And a lot of times in my own life, I've been judged as a woo-woo person. Like, oh my gosh, she's so woo-woo. Because I love magic. Because my words are magic, love, health, nourishment. I really, really talk like that. If you're my friend, I'm going to talk about those things. And then you're going to share something with me, like something casual. And then I'm going to say, like, oh, you know what? We have three minds. And I'm just going to be a freak of that. So whenever I'm talking about the woo-woo world, I think it's wonderful. I think it's how the world works. Maybe woo-woo stands for wonderful, how the world works. Because then you get to hack it. You get to transform it. And let's say if you're playing a game without knowing how to play the game, maybe you're not gonna do a lot. But if you know the rules of the game, if you know how it works, then you can make it work for you. And that's the difference. So this woo-woo world, for me, it's wonderful because it's not just about being woo-woo for the sake of it. Like, oh my gosh, I love crystals and I love the chakras and meditation. I do. But I also love science and I love the way our minds work. Because it's not about either or. This universe is not an either or. And we saw that yesterday. It's not about, oh, this, yeah, my body, but no this. Or yes, the success, but no the relationship because they cannot coexist. The universe is not an either or universe. It's a both and universe. And that is one of the mantras of our family, both and, because it only gets better. That's it. Inside Magnetic, we're gonna dive into how to, what's the word I'm looking for? How to use, how to transform the affirmations so they can actually work. The affirmations, the mantras, because sometimes we say, like, oh my gosh, I receive $1 million a month. But because we have the critical faculty of our mind, this is the one that divides consciousness and the subconscious mind. The critical mind is like, oh no, that is not true. So it's not going to go to the subconscious mind. So I have a hack inside Magnetic. So you can do that journey with ease. So it's not an either or, it's about both and. And I'm going to share an analogy. Like sometimes we judge medicine, like the medical world, talking about surgeries and uh drugs and all those things. We maybe feel more inclined, follow me here, maybe more inclined to, or maybe it's different for you, but let's say in this example, maybe you're more inclined to the alternative health practices, meaning acupuncture, chiropractors, meditation, food as medicine. You're more inclined to that. And you judge like, oh my gosh, no, the pills and this doesn't work, la 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 la. Well, I have a new perspective. Like if you were to, or if someone has a car accident, you don't want to treat that with acupuncture. Or let's say someone is pregnant and has an emergency and we have to do a C-section. You don't want all the alternative health practices, just that, you know? You don't want just that to be in charge. Like the other part of medicine, the one that takes care of the trauma situations, the one that can react or that can act immediately, like both work together. And remember, consciousness, awareness includes everything and judges nothing. Everything is part of. So it can be both and. And I'm sharing this because we are going to talk about the science world. And we're going to receive that. And also the other part of meditation and alternative health practices, because they coexist in awareness in the world. They coexist. They add different things to the table. The phrase of yesterday's session. So it's about both and more. So we're going to talk about science. Our mind is divided into conscious mind, subconscious mind. And I'm going to add a third one. I'm not going to go like really deep into this here, but if you go inside magnetic, you're going to receive this. So we have, whenever we talk about mind, body, and soul, that maybe is something that you've heard a million times. Mind, body, and soul. Well, when we talk about mind, we're talking about the conscious mind. But the fun thing about the conscious mind is that we only create 5% of our reality from our conscious mind. Just 5% of the 100% is created through our conscious mind. 95% of our reality is created through and thanks to the subconscious mind. So we have 5% versus 95% of our reality. So whenever we're talking about the subconscious mind, we're talking about our body, because it is, well, body sounds like my body also. So literally is your partner. And what's inside the subconscious mind? All the automatics. As we were talking yesterday, all the things that are now second nature for you are inside your subconscious mind. How to ride a bike, if you know how to ride a bike. How to literally type on your computer. Where are the letters on your iPhone? How to turn left or right the light on your car. How to drive. How to prepare breakfast. How to chop a vegetable. Those things are part of your subconscious mind. You do them without thinking about them. And as we saw in the first day of Unstuck, our subconscious mind is also in charge of the emotions. So we are feeling these emotions, these memorized emotions over and over again because we are used to them. This is like what we do. They are our system. Like our system is used to that. So it's creating it over and over again, over and over again. It's just like the job of the subconscious mind is to recreate the programming, the things that are programmed. So it basically has uh let's say a document data, like, okay, this is what you do, and the subconscious mind does those things on autopilot. So our subconscious mind is our body. What's inside our subconscious mind? Our thoughts, our emotions. And I'm gonna add two words to this: our repetitive thoughts, our memorized emotions. A thought with an emotion over and over again creates a belief. So our beliefs are also inside our subconscious mind. Our automatics, the blueprint of our body, our generational trauma, our experience. Oh, I love this. Yeah, that is a confirmation. Generational trauma. Yeah. Oh, we can try this. Like whenever we do this, or I think it's this. Yay! I love this. I love this. So, generational trauma, all our autopilots, our reactions, our habits are inside our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind can receive a lot of information, while our conscious mind can process information, let's say 1x information. Our subconscious mind can process 1000x information. It can receive a lot, and takes care of 95% of our reality. So mind, our conscious mind, body, our subconscious mind, and this higher self is our soul, our higher mind, let's say, our divine mind, our spiritual mind. So conscious mind, subconscious mind, and super conscious mind. Okay. So what's the importance of our subconscious mind? If we are creating our reality, 95% of our reality through our subconscious mind. So the one that's basically in charge is our subconscious mind. And now you know what's inside the subconscious mind. And this is the fun part. We received let me organize this because it's not, you'll know. The thing is, we received a friend here, a friend of the 7-year-old. And when I went to her house, I felt like, oh my gosh, like, oh, how different. And then she didn't feel good at our house. So I'm maybe not sharing like all the things because this is not my story. But we received a friend of the 7-year-old for a sleepover. And whenever I saw her house, I was like, okay, like this is different. And yeah, at that point I had a judgment, but destroyed and uncreated, it's just different. At that point I didn't like it, like, oh my gosh, like I don't like this. So I release that, it's just, it just is. And then she didn't have like a really good time at our house. So of course the first thought was, oh, I mean, what did we do wrong? Like, uh, what happened? Like what is wrong with our house, with our environment? Like, what is wrong? Because of course, what is wrong with me? And then I released that. And I just remember like the things that we know, the things that are familiar, those are the things that we crave. Those are the things that we desire, because those are the things that make us feel good, that make us feel secure. Familiarity, it's equal to security, emotional security. So if you grew in a household where you saw fights, uh people yelling to each other, um traumatic events, if you grew experiencing that, then that is a cure for you. Even though it's not good, or now we have the awareness to say, oh, that was not good or not optimal or whatever. That is the thing that you're gonna look for, because that is the familiar feeling, that is security, because those things are the things you know. If you don't have the judgment of good or bad, that is a feeling of home. Oh my gosh, scary, right? Because if you grew with that, that is the thing that you're gonna crave. The same thing. So you can feel at home with whatever. So that's why we look for a partner that, oh, well, they say, yeah, this is like a common theme. You look for a partner that mirrors your dad's behavior or your mom's behavior or the relationship you saw between your parents, because that is the thing that's familiar for you. And we can apply this same thing to whatever area of your life. If you grew hearing a lot of judgments about food or diets or body image or what, or a negative self-talk, then that is embedded in your subconscious mind. That is a programming that it's inside your subconscious mind. The programming of our subconscious mind is completed by the time we're 7 years old. So this whole programming is from 0 to 7. So whenever you hear that we are sponges when we're kids, yeah, I mean, it cannot be more true. We are sponges, because I'm just looking at the 5-year-old the other day, I think yesterday or the day before. I was looking at him like he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Literally, he has no information. He relies on us because we are bigger, like literally physically bigger than him. And we are the ones in charge of him. So he relies on us. Literally, whatever I'm gonna say, he's gonna believe it's true because I'm the one who's in charge and he doesn't know. So I can say, oh, the sky is pink. And he's gonna believe that. Like, well, not now, because now he knows it's blue. He knows what's blue. But at the beginning, I maybe could have said, oh, this is pink. And for him, it will be pink. This is like Megamind, the movie. Like this baby grew inside a jail, and those things were familiar. Those things were, let's say, the rules of the game. So it's not about good or bad. Those things were familiar. Therefore, those are the things that he created, because that was literally the book he read. So we can look at it like that. Like It's just a book. You have a book from 0 to 7 that you wrote, and you are creating the reality based on that book. So we can apply it to whatever area of your life. The thing is, if you haven't reprogrammed your subconscious mind, the one that is in charge of your life right now is your 7-year-old. What did you hear when you were a kid? How are your beliefs about money, about what's possible, about, oh, we're receiving like a lot of thumbs up because this is one of the topics I love the most. I know, third time that I say it, or maybe fourth, fifth. Who's counting? Anyways. So, what was I saying? How are your beliefs about money, about what's possible, about relationships, about your body, about a family, about a partner, about your job, about your authenticity, about your fun, your joy? I mean, how are your beliefs? Because we are creating everything following the guidelines of those 0 to 7 years. So if you haven't reprogrammed your subconscious mind, the one that is creating your life right now is your 7-year-old. So let's say if you have a family, if you are the queen of a family, then the one that is in charge, it's your 7-year-old. The one that's driving your car, it's your 7-year-old. The one that's paying your bills, it's the 7-year-old. The one that it's buying the groceries, it's your 7-year-old. Do you feel good with that? Or do you feel light with that? Do you feel at ease with that? At peace with that? And not because it's good or bad, just because maybe this 7-year-old is afraid of food. Maybe it's afraid of XYZ, or maybe she grew with this uh not nourishing dynamics. And now you can change them. That's why whenever, let's say, if you grew up in a household with parents that fought a lot and then got divorced, let's say. If you grew inside that household, that is familiar to you. The fighting, the conflict, the arguments, that emotion of get me out of here. Bring that emotion of discomfort because someone is fighting and you don't know what to do, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna make myself small, and this stomach ache, and oh my gosh, this. If you grew with that, that is familiar. So let's say if you find, if you attract a man that it's a king, nourishment, joy, fun, intimacy, protection, what's the word I'm looking for? Masculinity, providing space that holds you. If you find this loving, nourishing, masculine energy contributing to your life, it's gonna feel so weird. Like, oh my gosh, like, what is this? That is gonna feel insecure. Like, oh my gosh, like, what is this? Because you're not used to it. So basically, whenever we feel like this, whenever we're in this situation, our subconscious mind is going to destroy the good thing because it's so unfamiliar that it creates insecurity, let's say, like, oh my God, like emotional instability, not stability, whatever word you use. It's not unstable, instability, yeah. So it creates this emotional, like, oh my gosh, what is happening? We're not used to this. Like, what is this? Like, oh my gosh, it's creating so much stress that I'm gonna destroy this because I don't know what to do with this. So that happens with our money situation also. Let's say if you receive a bonus because XYZ, but your system doesn't feel good with that amount because it's so new, you're gonna destroy it. Your subconscious mind is gonna destroy it because, oh my God, this thing is compromising my survival. And big disclaimer, your subconscious mind is on charge of your survival. The first job of your subconscious mind is to secure your survival. If your survival is secure, then your subconscious mind can pass from survival to thrival. I know thrival doesn't exist, but we're inventing this word. Survival to thrival. Well, I didn't invent the word. Manifestation, baby. Invent the word. And I'm just like agreeing with her. Yeah, thrival. So it's about securing the survival so it can pass to thrival, to thrive. So if something makes you feel, oh my gosh, like let's say insecure, unstable, like, oh my gosh, this is like a lot, then your subconscious mind is going to destroy that because its first job is for you to survive, for you to be in your center, calm, for your heart to pump, for your lungs to receive air, for your digestive system to work optimally. So that's the first job of your subconscious mind. And you cannot overpower this. Like, this is how it works. So how you reprogram your subconscious mind. Inside Magnetic, you're going to receive a lot of tools to reprogram your subconscious mind. And now I'm going to give you the formula to reprogram your subconscious mind. It's repetition, emotion, action. That's how you reprogram your subconscious mind. Repetition, you repeat something over and over again. You add the emotion that it's aligned with that. You repeat it with this emotion, and you add action. That is the bonus. You create movement, physical movement. So how does it look? Let's say you selected this 3 mantras. So you're going to repeat these mantras and you're going to align the emotions with those mantras. You align that. And then maybe you repeat your mantras while you are working out or just like in a meeting, feeling like becoming that version of yourself that already vibrates there. And you're literally moving. You add the movement. You join your body. You add your body to the equation because it's not just about the energetics. It's also about merging the physical world. So repetition, emotion, let's say that is energetic. And then you add the action. You add your physical world to that. Or maybe you are listening to subliminals. I'm going to share subliminals inside Magnetic. So you are listening to subliminals. And then that is a repetition. Subliminal, subliminal, subliminals. You create the emotion, like you vibrate with those emotions of peace, of abundance, of prosperity, of ease, of peace. Like, and then maybe you add your body by dancing. You just dance to the subliminals, like nobody's watching, intuitive dancing, just like, oh yeah, Maybe you listen to this class over and over again so you can vibrate, so you can receive this expansion. And then you create those emotions. The same way you create the negative emotions, now you're going to create the emotions that are in alignment with what you truly desire. So you create these emotions of, oh yeah, I got it, got it, got it. And then you just move your body like, oh yeah. And that's the formula to reprogram your subconscious mind. Repetition, emotion, bonus, action. Like, go for a walk, dance, workout, jump, take your bike, go for a run. Shake, add the movement in a way that it's authentic to you. Maybe jump on the bed, like add the creativity, like you know what lights you up. So add that. And just to wrap it up with the tools, you can reprogram your subconscious mind with the help of meditations, visualizations, hypnosis, tapping, journaling, movement, affirmations, mantras, music, these classes. You reprogram your mind with all the information that is in alignment with what you truly desire, that information on repeat with the emotion and adding your body to the equation. So basically is that. And I'm gonna review my notes. So the example that I shared yesterday, if you want to see, if you want to receive a new fruit from your garden, you don't argue with the fruit like, oh my gosh, I don't like this, I don't like you. You don't paint the fruit, you don't react, you don't, let's say, and I'm gonna use these words, even though they are dramatic, you don't lose yourself fighting with the fruit. Like, oh my gosh. And sometimes we do that. Like, we fight with this reality. Like, oh my gosh, I don't like this. Or we fight with the reflection on the mirror. It's just the reflection. You plant a new seed. That's the way it is. And if you plant a new seed today, you're not tomorrow like, oh my gosh, like, where is my mango? I planted a seed yesterday. This is not working. You're not like that. Like, you know, it's happening because you planted the seed. That's it. The same way you order something online and you receive the thank you. We received your order and you don't doubt about it. Like, oh my gosh, what if it doesn't go through? What if I don't receive it? Well, what? Like, if you trust on the internet, you can trust on the divine intelligence. You can trust on God. You can trust in God. You can trust in the universe. You can trust in yourself. You're allowed to trust. This is your nature. And just like a little big disclaimer, we don't need faith when everything is going amazing. We know how our faith levels are whenever everything is moving, when there's chaos. Those are the moments when you know if you really truly have faith in God, in the universe, in source, in yourself, in your higher self, in your intuition. Those are the moments. Those are the moments when you turn on your faith because you know I order this. And the only thing, the only result is that I'm going to receive that because I order that. And I don't have to compromise anything. I don't have to negotiate everything. I don't have to sacrifice. I'm going to receive exactly what I ask for. And the same way you order something online and you receive that, and maybe you're just like, okay, well, you know what? Like, I ordered this color of tennis shoes, but I'm not vibing with them anymore. I'm just gonna return them and ask for a new pair, a new color. That's it. There's no big drama. To just exchange it. Like, you know what? Like, this is not in alignment with me anymore. And that is being in alignment with yourself. That is being in integrity with yourself, living in the present. What felt aligned 2 years ago doesn't have to feel aligned today. Like 2 days ago, 2 years ago, I ate fish, cheese, eggs. Today, it doesn't feel aligned, and it's just an experience. I get to experience this. 2 years ago, I had long, long, long hair, and I loved it. And then I decided I'm gonna cut my hair here, like really, really short. And this is just an experience. It's not the end of it all. I choose when is the end. And if I'm still playing, that's it. Like I can change, I can transform anything because now I know how to hack the system. So it's about that, taking it as a game with ease, with joy, with fun. Nothing it's over till it's over. And the only one that's in charge, it's you. So good news. Good news. So you don't fight with this reality. You, okay, cool. This is the fruit I'm receiving. I want a new one, so I'm gonna plant a new seed. And that's it. Without fighting, without reacting, because does it make sense? No, really. It's just like using your energy for something that doesn't really make sense. And maybe you have like a lot of energy stored, like that's why you're gonna add the movement. Whenever you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling like, go and move your body. Move it. It's just unnecessary energy that's stored within you, and you just have to release it. Without the story, without the, oh my gosh, I'm feeling this because 10 years ago, 12 years ago, this happened. I mean, does it matter? No, just release it. Because our mind, I mean, this is so funny, but the other day I was like, maybe, maybe I'm attaching like, or I attach, I don't do it anymore, but maybe I attach like a lot of emotions to my 5-year-old trauma. And it doesn't make sense. Like maybe I'm inventing what happened 25 years ago. It's not even the thing. And now I'm just feeling this because I have a lot of energy and I'm just like, and I'm buying the lie of, oh, yeah, I'm 31 and I'm still feeling this because when I was 5, this happened. I mean, no, like, no, maybe it has nothing to do with that. But my mind needs the explanation of, yes, you're feeling like this because XYZ. You don't have to create the explanation because if you create it, what I've noticed is you create the explanation and then you engage, you have your attention there, and that becomes the thing. Like in our family, like whenever a fun thing happens, I remember when Cray was sleeping and he said, oh my God, I'm sorry, baby. I'm gonna just like make it a thing. But he was sleeping, like really, really tired. And he went like, ah. when he was sleeping. So I was still awake and I moved him like, "Are you okay?" And then he said, "Yeah, let's not make it a thing." And it became a thing. It became a thing because of that, because it was like the command of let's not give energy to this. And the only thing that my mind processed was energy to this, because our subconscious mind doesn't comprehend doesn't comprehend negatives, because our subconscious mind works with analogies, colors, symbols. If I were to ask you, close your eyes and think of a cat. Think bring to your awareness, bring to your mind a cat. Think about a cat. Okay, got it. You didn't see CAT, did you? Did you see CAT, the word cat? No, right? Because we have the symbol, the color, the representation of it. We have representations of everything. We don't have the words, we have the representation of those things, the symbols. That's why every country has a flag, because it's a symbol. We understand symbols. And our subconscious mind process that. So it's not that, oh, the mind doesn't understand negatives. It's about the mind is going to create an image, a representation for that. And it's not going to hear the no. The thing is, it's going to create the representation with what you're saying. So if I'm saying, don't think about an elephant, your mind just like created the image of the elephant. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be fat. I don't want to see the cellulite. The only image you're creating is that, because you're sending the command of that. Does it make sense? So it's not about your mind being like, oh my gosh, if you say the negative, I'm not going to do what you want. No, it's about your mind working with representation. So you're sending the command, and I'm sharing with you how to play this game. I'm helping you remember how to win this game that you're playing just with you. It's just about you being more yourself on the other side of the bridge. So I think that's it for today. I just want to remind you that you have the opportunity to win 3 prizes. So the first place, a scholarship to a 3-month one-on-one program, one-on-one coaching program with me, plus access to Magnetic Generation August 2024. The second place is access to a one-on-one power hour with me. And the third place is access to Magnetic this generation, this edition, August 2024. So to win the prizes, you have to post one post for each day of the training, sharing your biggest aha moment of the day. We used a secret hashtag for each one of the days. And today, the secret hashtag, it's gonna be emotionally free, CS. So hashtag emotionally free, CS. And you have till tomorrow to post if you want to win one of the prizes, because I'm going to announce the winners on Monday. Today is Saturday, so in 2 days, I'm going to announce the winners on Instagram. So this free training is the pre of Magnetic. Magnetic is my bestseller program about how to become irresistible to your desires. So it's what we saw in depth and fun and excitement, and you literally receiving what you desire easily, effortlessly, and consistently. It's about you. It's about you being in your center, you feeling amazing, more you, and everything working for you. You remembering, you knowing, you embodying how to hack the system. And you won't need to use words anymore. It will be just, okay, I connect with this new dream, and the dream is gonna find you. So that is magnetic access to that. And because everything is energy, like the physical thing is a program that you are gonna pay with money. But the energetic part of that is that you are enrolling to, you are choosing this new frequency. You're choosing to become this new frequency. It's about you being at different frequency, you receiving these divine codes. That is magnetic. So you are welcome to join. You can, if you need help, you can email us at hello@carolinasamper.com, or you can find me on Instagram. My handle is Carolina Samper, or you can leave a comment here, or yeah, you can go to the link in my bio. I'm here. I'm here for you. Thank you so much for being part of Unstuck, and well, see you on the internet. I'm so happy.